A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a move that could drastically affect the District of Columbia, House Republicans have introduced a stopgap spending bill that threatens to cut approximately $1 billion from the city's budget over the next 6 months. This proposal comes as Congress races against a deadline to avert a government shutdown, and local leaders are sounding the alarm about the potential consequences for essential services in a city that is predominantly Democratic and home to a significant number of federal employees. The proposed cuts, amounting to a staggering 16% reduction, would impact vital areas such as law enforcement, education, and public health, raising concerns about the well-being of the city's residents and the overall functioning of the local government. Historically, Congress has included provisions in its spending bills that approve the DC budget, which is primarily funded through local revenues. However, this time around, Republicans have omitted the standard language, effectively freezing the district's budget at lower levels and forcing it to revert to the spending levels approved for the upcoming fiscal year. This legislative maneuvering has raised eyebrows and prompted outrage among local officials, who argue that it is an unprecedented interference in the city's governance. Mayor Muriel E. Bowser's office has circulated a memo outlining the severe implications of the proposed cuts, warning that they could lead to layoffs of teachers, firefighters, and police officers, as well as a deterioration of the city's credit rating. Such a scenario would not only hinder the city's ability to provide essential services, but also make it more costly to finance future infrastructure projects, further exacerbating the challenges faced by a city already grappling with the impacts of federal workforce reductions. The political context surrounding this budget crisis is equally concerning. The Republican leadership has been accused of using the district as a pawn in a larger political game, leveraging its unique status as a federal district to impose cuts that would not be tolerated in other U.S. cities. Critics argue that the move is emblematic of a broader pattern of political maneuvering that seeks to undermine the autonomy of D.C. and its local governance. With the looming threat of a government shutdown, Democrats face a difficult decision: whether to block the spending bill and risk being blamed for a shutdown or to acquiesce to the proposed cuts. As the debate unfolds, advocates for D.C. statehood are seizing the opportunity to highlight the ongoing struggles faced by the district and the need for greater autonomy. They argue that the current situation underscores the flaws in a system that allows Congress to exert control over local budgets, particularly when the cuts disproportionately affect a city that is already facing economic challenges. The potential fallout from this budget crisis could serve as a rallying point for those advocating for D.C. to gain statehood, as the ramifications of the proposed cuts become clearer. In conclusion, the proposed stopgap spending bill represents a critical juncture for the District of Columbia, as local leaders and residents brace for the potential fallout of a $1 billion budget cut. The political implications of this maneuvering will undoubtedly reverberate far beyond the borders of the city. With the deadline for a government shutdown approaching, all eyes will be on Congress as it navigates this contentious issue, and the stakes have never been higher for the future of D.C. and its residents. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.